gentlemen, welcome to the Activity Call Live. Please welcome your host from Jacksonville, Florida, Andy Riddle.
Woo. New voice. What's up, Jerry?
What's up, Andy?
What's on here? So, well, welcome everyone. Welcome to the activity call. Super excited. Thank you, Andy and Jane, for allowing us to jump on and do the call with you today. I got some of my buddies going to be joining us. It looks like we got a few of them on now. What up, Terry?
Riddle, what's going on, brother?
Not much, man. Just living it up down here. So.
I'm living it up here.
Well, cool, guys. Well, we're going to kick it off. We just wanted to kind of get together and share some stuff with you guys. And we got a pretty cool topic, I think, today that we want to talk on. But it's basically like getting stuff done. You know, just getting out there, hitting it, action Jackson, you know, getting moving, making decisions and moving towards them and moving quick and getting things taken care of and knocking stuff out. And I brought some of my buddies on that are out there across the country, just going nuts in the sense that they're just taking action, moving forward, and just kicking butt, taking names, and traveling all over the place and doing different types of stuff. So, can you change my view? So, we're just getting things going and getting things going from there. Hey, Olga, is that you?
Yes, it's me.
What you guys doing?
We are in Tampa Airport going to Miami.
You guys running all over the place like crazy.
Yes, that's right.
Tell these people what you guys are doing, because you guys are definitely taking action. You're out there kicking butt. And I just love that you guys are at the airport. You know what I mean? Because it's like showing like you guys are in Tampa. You guys did a meeting last night. You did a meeting in Miami early in the week, and now you're flying back and just kicking butt, taking names. Talk about that.
Well, I'm super excited to be in this call. Thank you, Andy Riddle. Thank you, Andy and Jane Albright. Super excited to be with the Alliance. Super excited to grow, super excited to go to the next level. And now we're getting more together as a team with Team Gold. And I'm super fired up going to these places and help our team to grow. Like, I'm super excited about the new people that we have. For example, we have Jennifer, that she's in Miami. She's growing and she's so close to make the trip to Alaska. We have Gustavo Perez, another guy that is, he do a lot Medicare. Super excited about him. He's like 15,000 points to go to Alaska. Woohoo! And we have so many, you know, so super fired up about that, about my brother. Finally, he decided to do this business after begging him to come and help us because he's a chef and he works so many hours. Now he's working part-time. And he said that full-time at the Alliance. So you know how it is when you had a full-time and then you leave the job. And I said, look, pretend that you are in a job and you have to treat this like a job and you're going to start to make money. So super fired up about that. Super fired up traveling more. We have another two guys that his name is Angel and Carlos. They have a new office in Miami. So we're working with them to try to grow. So it's the time for us to decide and get big and go and be partner. And I'm so fired up to be with you guys, be in your team and work together and grow fast. And really it's finally the time to really say, you know what? It's time to get crazy. 2022 is going to be super excited for us, for everybody. And we are more together. We love each other more. And we're going to start to make, to work more together. So I'm going to let my husband talk.
Awesome. What's up, guys? Hey, Alliance family. Riddle, thanks for having us on. Jane and Andy, really appreciate it. You know, one of the things we're doing, Riddle, is we're pulling together closer as a team, talking to like you more, Terry and Tia more, Janina and Kyle more, and then Gary and Esther more. We're talking and figuring out what we're doing that works and then doing more of that. Traveling has been a big thing, and we're implementing that. We plan on traveling a whole lot more to Jacksonville, to Tampa, Miami, and all points across America. Texas, we want to get we got some stuff going on out there. So, working with the people that are doing it and learning from them and, talking with you more, Edwards more, and like, hey, this is what's working, this is what's not working, so let's do more of this. Let's build the team. Well, we got to get out there. We just went into Miami and did a hot spot down there with Gina Hawks and myself and Olga, Diane Lampy. Marvin Otsoy was there. What a great guy, man. I mean, just his IUL expertise, and he was just laying it on people. And so it just, helping the people, helping ourselves, us growing out there, stretching, and just getting better and talking to the people.
And to see Janina and Kyle that they recognized last month agency manager. Woohoo! We're so fired up about that too. And so happy about Tia and Terry. Their team is growing so much, and we love you guys so much.
Well, I'm super proud of you guys. I know you guys are trying to catch a flight to get back home because you've been on the road all week and running around doing stuff and giving out, helping out the team and helping out people all over the country and continue to do so. And I'm super proud of you guys, super proud of your guys' team. We got Terry and Tia on here, Kyle and Janina. They were going to come in the office and join us today, but they're getting over a cold, so we told them to stay home. We told them nicely, though, Olga, to stay home. I was like, you guys should come in the office. He's like, no, we're getting over a cold. I was like, no, you guys should stay home. That sounds like a good plan.
That's right.
Yeah. So, but super proud of you guys. I know you guys are working with a lot of your guys all over the place and getting out there, and it's making those decisions to get out there and just start making changes, start making changes. And the thing I love about you and Jason, it's like, you just got to tell you guys once and you guys just go do. You know what I mean? It's not like I have to convince you, and not like you think about it for a month or two and then decide what you're going to do and change your mind 10, 12 times or whatever. It's kind of like you guys just say, okay, we'll do it, and we'll get on a plane and go do it. And I'm super proud of what you guys are doing and getting out there and traveling and growing your teams. Great job. I don't want you guys to miss your flight, so that's why I had you guys go first.
I'm going to stay until we go inside. Love you guys. Bye.
Yeah. I mean, I know you own American Airlines from your history there. So, I mean, I bet that's right. Out of anyone that can keep that plane on the ground longer, it's going to be you. I'm convinced of that.
Hey, Riddle, she got people.
She got people. She'll be like, I put bags in belly airplane for the last 20 years. You guys hold this thing here. You know what I mean?
I know the tricks.
I'm not ready yet.
Hold the plane.
The tricks that keep you able to fly. The tricks I would try to do that, I'd put on a do not fly list or something. So, but awesome job. Super excited about you guys and continue to do what you guys do. We'll see you guys in Dallas next week. So I know you guys are trying to get Dallas. We'll see you guys out there.
Yes.
So, awesome. Great job.
Thank you.
All right. Another guy out there just going nuts, and he's got stuff too, Olga. He doesn't have to get on an airplane, but he's got a bunch of appointments today. He sent me his schedule the other day, and he's like, hey, look at this. And I was looking at like his activity numbers. I was like, dude, he didn't have a very good close ratio. Then I realized about 90% of his appointments were today and tomorrow and Sunday. I was like, dude, gonna have a big week. So Jerry's laughing because Jerry probably got the same text. And when I first looked at it, I was like, what in the heck? He didn't close many this week. And not that he had a bad week. It's just he had so many appointments and good volume, but just not crazy volume. But then I realized that like 16 of his appointments he hadn't sat yet. So Fred, I know you're out there driving, kicking butt, taking names, and just kind of tell these people you're new to the call. This is the guy that doesn't like when Andy said you be a normal Fred. He's like, well, I'm going to change that philosophy. But Fred, talk a little bit because I know you're focused right now. We got to hang out last weekend, and I know you're just going super nuts. You sent me a text. You got a guy going to a meeting in Denver with Davies and all that kind of stuff. So,
yeah, man.
This is Fred Butler.
Oh, hey, can you hear me? Okay, Andy.
We can hear you, man.
Awesome, man. Thanks for having me on the call, man. I appreciate that. It's an honor to be on here and speaking with the Alliance family. Man, I don't know how to put it other than, man, I'm fired up out of my mind right now to get this thing going, man. Like I'm running through HE double hockey stick with gasoline drawers on right now trying to blow this thing up. But man, here, I'm pulling over, so give me a second. All right. So yeah, just we had that leadership meeting last week. Man, if you guys had the opportunity to go to that and you didn't, Man, you missed it. There was money. There's money that just was made at that meeting alone, and people haven't seen it yet, but it's coming. It's coming. Man, I said something at that meeting, and it's really how I feel about turning your fear into motivation and massive activity, man. What we've got here, it works as long as you put in the work. I've seen it. We've got new agents coming on and they're doing it and they're setting good examples for myself even. I mean, I'm sure you keep hearing Caroline's name, man. Dude, I love what she's doing over there. What she's doing is inspiring me. And I mean, I just know if you go out there, if you listen to your upline for one, listen to what he's telling you. And if he tells you to go out there and just do the work, you go out there and do the work, you're going to get results. I mean, it's plain and simple, man. But yeah, really trying to just blow this thing up. I want to get, Riddle to partner. I want to get Cassie and Jerry to partner. I want to get my whole team to partner, man. I'm just, like I said, I'm just fired up right now, man. Jerry said something about the locker room and all that at the meeting. And, he got me thinking, you look at any of these NFL teams, I mean, they are championship caliber. But you go to that locker room, these people don't have the same beliefs across that whole locker room. Everybody's got different beliefs. Everybody, they're nobody's the same. But when they're on that field competing for the same goal, I mean, there's nothing more well-oiled. I mean, dude, that's what I'm trying to be right now for our team. And I see our team coming together. We're all fighting for each other, dude. I love what's going on. And I'm just excited, man. Like, I am legitimately excited for where we are going right now. And it's coming, man. So, but
Fred, I'm going to share what you sent me last night, man. So,
okay,
you sent me your activity numbers from the ARC, and you did for this week. He's done 491 dials. He's had 54 contacts, 33 appointments, 5 sits, 6 applications for $2,981. And so when I looked at that, I was like, right at $3,000. I was like, not a bad week, but I'm thinking, dude had 33 appointments and only did that. And then I realized that he had like, what do you have left? You have 18 appointments left or something?
Yeah, something like that. I got a good bit. Yeah, it's going to be a busy weekend.
So putting in the work out there doing it. He's super fired up. He was down here hanging out with us. We had a meeting down here in my office last weekend, and then he sent me a text that tell me how this happened, because I think it's just this is someone you've been talking to, and then all of a sudden your excitement got them excited, and now they're going to the meeting in Denver. Is that right? Is that kind of how that happened?
Yeah, I mean, I usually try to touch base with a lot of people, but like right now, I mean, yeah, it's just hitting a little bit different, man. Like, honestly, I haven't talked to that guy ever about the opportunity. But like yesterday, I mean, like, I don't know who wouldn't want to do this. So I'm just kind of assuming people that I know, and, I know their kind of hustle mentality, man. I'm just assuming that they're going to want to go after this. Cause man, like what we've got here, dude, I've been looking for this opportunity my whole life. I wish I had this when I was 18, dude. I'd probably be making your kind of money by now, man.
So, hey, tell everyone. I mean, I know you're full time with us. You're kicking butt, taking names, but kind of tell them what what you did to go full time with us. Kind of like your a quick story of what kind of where you at and how you got to go full time.
Okay. Yeah. So I worked at Budweiser for 9 years. I had a baby, 2015. 3 years into his life, his third birthday, I'm realizing like I'm never home anymore. And I started looking for something different, and, didn't really know what it was. Cassie and Jerry, they ended up moving into my neighborhood. My wife goes down there and, she comes back home saying she's going to do this insurance thing. And I'm like, wait, hold on, let me go down there and see what they're talking about. And I left their house like, hey, I'm gonna get my license too, man. So yeah, I didn't know if this was gonna be it yet, but as soon as that is real, I've seen all these people doing it. I knew, man. And then I jumped in. I ended up going full time in September of this year. We're right now, as of right this second, we're recognized agency managers. We're about to kick the door down on the qualified agency manager this month. But yeah, man, 3 months in, we're going agency manager. Fired up, man. I've got more to that story, but I kind of want to keep it a little bit short for you because I know you probably got other people you want to speak with. But
wait, tell the part where you were going to go full time at one point, and then Budweiser tricked you.
I was trying to leave that out. All right, yeah. So I ended up putting in my 2 weeks in 2020, and my job, just being a good employer at Budweiser, they're like, hey man, we'll give you more money. There's going to be a chance for you to advance in the near future. Just basically saying whatever. And that shouldn't have been enough for me to stay, but my own fear, I got scared and I ended up staying. And then I, fast forward a year later, I'm at, family reunion 2021, looking at my situation, and I'm still in the same exact spot I was at Budweiser a year ago when I tried to quit. I just realized, man, like the time's never going to feel right. You literally need to turn your fear into motivation, man. Like be scared of failing yourself. Or I was scared of failing myself. I was scared of, failing my family and all that. But then I became scared of just not trying, like, scared of living my life with regret and, scared of just scared of not taking the chance to give my family the life that I feel they deserve. I would rather take that chance and fail than not take the chance at all. So, yeah, we made that commitment at Family Reunion 2021 that we were going full time. And September, I was full time with the Alliance. And here we are in December, and we are going agency manager. So,
hey, I'm sure Budweiser, being a big corporation and everything they are, like when they talked you into staying and gave you a raise, was it like a couple 100,000 extra or something? How big was that raise to keep you there?
It was like $5,000, man. It really, dude.
5,000 a month? 5,000 a month?
5,000 a year.
Oh,
5,000 extra a year. So it's really not that big of a deal. I don't know why I stayed, man. Scared.
Yeah.
But
well, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you made the decision when you made it, though, because you went through that, and you're a great example for going through it and doing the things that you're doing and kicking butt and taking names and stuff. And they're tricky like that, man, aren't they? They're tricky. If you divide that by like an hourly wage, it's like $2 an hour.
Right. Hey, thanks.
Hey, they give you all the free beer you wanted to.
I mean, yeah, but you work there for 9 years. You don't really drink that much at that point. You're kind of over it.
Hey,
to be clear, beer is very important.
Hey, did that promotion ever come about that they're telling you about?
No, but it is funny. They got I guess some of my management has moved in the company, and I started getting texts from them yesterday, and I'm like, oh, congrats.
Awesome,
I don't care, man.
Super proud of you. Keep it up, man. The great activity, and keep it up. And I'm super proud of you. I know you're going to go qualified agency manager at the end of this month. So,
yes, sir.
Doing a great job. I'm going to go to the other one. I think there's 2 people on our team that are going to go qualified agency manager at the same time, like at the end of this month. So we're going to kick it over to the Prince Harry. Prince Harry's going to kick it off. So Prince, I know you're not feeling well, and you're toughing it out and getting on the call with us today. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with you and Nina. Something recently has changed with you too. I can't remember what it was, but
come on. You were there, brother.
I witnessed it. I was the witness.
No longer Janina Wilson. Y'all gonna get used to seeing Nina Harry on the leaderboards, all right?
You put a ring on it.
Put a ring on it, brother.
He done put a ring on an ass swole up.
Dude, gotta take action, man. I made a decision. I took action, Andy. Got that one right there, man. So I'm fired up about that, brother. I mean, there's so many things we're fired up about. This whole team on this call right here. Thank you so much for having me on. And Nina would be on, but she's in the field helping families. And she ain't feeling 100. We're both not feeling 100, but we still working, you know? You're sick, you know, you call out, you're at home, man, you still pick up the phone and do some work, you know? Or go in the field. Just let people know, hey, I'm not feeling that well, but, you know, I'm going to help you out today. So it's just taking action. I mean, I wish I could have been at the Tim Go meeting. I'm very upset for missing that, but I probably would have got everybody sick in that room, so y'all wouldn't like me. Everybody on this call would be sick, so didn't want to do that to you guys.
We're okay.
What's that?
We're okay. You stayed home.
All right, good. I heard some good things about that though, and that's life changing. Just getting to those events, getting around the winners, the top producers, you know, catching fire. So just making that decision and going, no matter how far you got to travel, what you got to sacrifice, just get to these events. I'm fired up. You know, we're recognized. We're going for qualified AM, and that's just the beginning, Andy. Like, you know, with Jason and Olga, you and the whole team, like, we're going to help you hit partner. That way we get hit partner. And everybody on this call going to hit partner. That's why y'all are on this call. But we're excited about some people coming on the team, fired up. You know, we got Sloan down in South Florida, a friend of mine for many years, jumping on part-time, fired up out of his mind. And it's just talking to people like Brian Rojas is very good at, you know, social media, reaching out, letting people know, hey, this opportunity is golden. You know, use that platform to reach out to family and friends because they see it. You know, and it's just a matter of time before they respond because they're thinking it or they're praying every day. And then they finally see an ad that you post and they're like, oh, gosh, I want to do that. How do I get started? Well, I'm glad you asked. I can help you out. So we got some sharp people coming on board. We're very excited about some people investing in their business, setting up GMRs, you know, really seeing the value in that. So, man, I got a baby on the way too. I don't know if everybody on the call knows that. Yeah, that's right. Got to be the youngest agent in the Alliance. February, she's coming.
That's why you guys got to work so hard now. You got another one coming.
That's right. That's right, brother.
Getting married.
You better believe it.
Gonna have two kids now.
We're going to switch roles, man. Daddy going to be full-time in the field. Mommy's going to be home with the baby doing some recruiting. So fired up about that too, man. Kailani's going to come into this world and meet all you guys. We're super excited, man. There's so many things going on positive, and that's what we're focused on. So
well, that's
grateful
awesome,
to be here, brother.
I know you guys are going to be in Dallas with us next week too, hanging out.
I will be there, definitely. Her belly's a little bit too big to get on the airplane, so I'm definitely going to be there. Already booked everything.
We'll get you an IV drip or something to make sure you're not contagious by the time you get there. Something on you.
Sounds good, brother.
Yeah. But super proud of you guys. Love what you guys are doing, going out there and fighting through things and all the distractions, like getting married, babies, all that stuff. They're still out there battling, still out there doing stuff. And it's still going to hit agency manager this month and growing like crazy. We're going to have Fred and Cassie and then Nina and Kyle.
That's right, brother.
At the end of this month. So we're super fired up with that stuff. It's like, I'm going to have to buy another one of these signs because I had to put all the agency managers like logos on there behind me. I'm going to have to add 2 more to it. So, you know, that just
good problems money. Right there.
Yeah. It just, hey, anyone wants an old sign, just let me know. We'll send it to you. Because this one's going to be retired. So awesome job. Super excited for all you guys and keep it up, man.
Thank you, brother.
Stephanie, are you sitting at a client's house?
Close.
Oh, okay.
No, drove home real quick. My first appointment, she only lived like 4 minutes down the street, so I zipped home to get on the call.
Okay, I know you're running around like crazy today too and doing stuff, and you got to catch a flight too. You're going to be like chasing Jason and Olga through the airport here in a minute. So I know you got a bunch of stuff you're doing, and so I know you're out there. You've made decisions of what you want to accomplish. You made decisions of what you want to do. Talk about that. Talk about the things you're doing and how crazy your life's been lately and running all over the place and where you're going and that kind of stuff.
I'm starting to understand how everybody that comes to do a hotspot when they're like, what day is it today? Wait, what city am I in? Like, I'm starting to understand that feeling because it's getting a little bit crazy. But I just made the decision a few months ago that I wasn't going to let anything hold me back, and I wanted to go partner, and I knew that there's bigger things out there for us, and all I had to do was decide I was going to do it. And it's funny how, like, when you make that decision and you flip the switch, like, things just start happening and falling into place. I am so proud of Amy in Tennessee. I went out there last month and she blew me out of the water with recruiting. She was like getting people left and right. And I just looked a couple days ago, she has like 6 new people under her. And I want to be there for her and I want to be able to support her. So yesterday, you know, I was about to be setting appointments. I set a couple appointments and I was like, you know, I need to go to Tennessee because there's 2 of them who are ready to go now. And I just said, if I wait a couple weeks until after Christmas or whatever the case is, they might not still be as fired up as they are now. So I just looked on the calendar and I decided I was going today. And it worked out. So I'm going to be there helping them, a couple people there out over the weekend. Amy's going to drive down because it's a different part of Tennessee. And she's going to hang with us and we're going to help them through dialing and getting ready, going on appointments. And I'm just really fired up because you know, at first it seemed like, oh, you can't really find anybody who's motivated like me or doesn't want to build anything more. They're comfortable with having mediocre and they're comfortable with getting by. But it's like when you want to buy a new car and you start seeing that car everywhere, it's kind of like what's happening now. Now it's like there's so many people coming on board that want to help and want to grow. And all you had to do is look for it. And once, you know, you change your mind, things start happening.
So what made you make the decision to just buy a ticket and go today? I mean, like, aren't tickets like 12 times more expensive when you buy them only like 24 hours out, or is that just a myth?
That's a myth. I mean, it wasn't bad at all. It costs the same as it normally costs me to go to Tennessee, which is not very much. You know, not many people going to Knoxville right now. But even if it was expensive, they are worth it because they have put in the effort and gotten everything they need to do done without me having to stay on top of them. And when somebody can show you initiative, like you were saying, like Olga and Jason, you tell them once and they just do it. And that's kind of like how I try to copy. If you guys tell me to do something, I just do it. And sometimes I'm a slow learner, but this case, I did know that being there quick and getting it done is like, you know, it's now or right now. I was just Andy in my head, now or right now. So yeah.
And it's one of those things. It's like you making that decision to fly up there, and Christmas is this month. You know what I mean? It's like people take the whole month and they're like, well, Christmas is this month. I can't travel. You know what I mean? It's like, well, I actually am on the road every day next week. And the cool thing is the flights the week before Christmas, the flights were super cheap. Now the week after, it's going to probably get really expensive. But then I'm looking at other things too. It's like, where else can I go? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And, you know, I'm going back up there too, right before Christmas. The people who I'm going to help are like towards Nashville. Amy lives an hour from Knoxville. So I'm going to help them down by Nashville for this weekend. But then after we get back from Dallas next week, you know, because then I come back Monday, then Tuesday we're in Dallas, and then I come back, and then Monday, I'm going to be back out by Amy in Tennessee, helping her with the 6 people she just brought on board. So it's like, it doesn't stop. And if you really want it, it's something that you will figure out how to make it all work, because it is doable. And people lie when they tell you, oh, you got to find balance. Like, there's no balance. You just got to throw a bunch of craziness into the mix, and some of it will stick and it will work itself out.
I'll tell you how I found balance. So Monday, I'm here in the office in Jacksonville, and we're doing the meeting here. So anyone local or wants to come into Jacksonville, me and the Harrys are going to be doing a meeting here at the office on Monday. Tuesday, I got on an airplane Tuesday morning, fly to Dallas, Texas, and I'm in Dallas with a bunch of you guys on Tuesday and Wednesday. Wednesday, I get on a plane and fly to LA, and then I drive down to San Diego, and then I do a meeting down in San Diego. Then I spend in 2 days in LA with my daughter, hanging out with her with quality time. Then we fly back Sunday, and then I get right back at it Monday.
That is very well.
And we fly first class, so I don't want to sit in those. And people say, well, how do you fly over? I get the big seats, the wide ones, the ones that lay back further and all that kind of stuff that are comfortable, and it's just doing that. But my daughter's going with me, hanging out with her, get quality time in there. She gets to hang out. She gets to travel with me a little bit. She gets to see me work. So she doesn't become a lazy kid that just thinks I just sit around, because a lot of times my kids, before they started traveling with me, they used to think like if I went to Orlando, I was going to Disney. You know what I mean? It's like, no, I'm just working down there. No, because the only thing in Orlando was Disney. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not doing that. I'm out there working, and they see it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you gotta get up. It's early, and they're like, gosh, I got to work. See that stuff, and it's cool. I love that you're going out there and leading your kids, and that they see you work and traveling and doing that stuff you do, and just doing it right. And Angelo is going to be a beast one day. Once you give him his phone back, but
yeah. And he's not mad at me anymore about that. And I was a little worried because this is actually my weekend with him. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I got to go. And he's like, it's okay, Mom. We'll be fine. He's like, he's going to have fun with Grandma. He's like, not even going to miss me. So he knows that there's a bigger picture because he watches you guys. He watches you. He loves you. One day he'll be able to play checkers with you again, just not until after December 25th. But, it's awesome having you guys as a role model.
And it's cool because you get to reward them with cool stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, and they know that. That's why they're like, get out there. I want more cool stuff. I want to be able to go do this and do that. And you get to control like what you guys want to do and not just have to go like, my daughter came to me the other day and she's like, hey, they're doing a free concert here. And I was like, I don't do free concerts. And she's like, she's like, I know, but I want to go to it. I was like, you can go to it. I am not going to a free concert. Get your mom to take you or something, because I am not dealing with all those people. I was like, I like the expensive ones because less people are there. You know what I mean? The more expensive, the better. I was like, that free stuff's not for me. I was like, when everyone can go, to keep me out, so.
Yeah, your changes, I think, when you start getting good at what you're doing.
Yeah. So awesome job. Super proud of you. Glad you're getting out there and doing stuff. And one thing I'm super proud of you is this, how uncomfortable you're getting. Is like, just because, you get comfortable, just you're a beast writing business, you're a beast doing that, but now you're getting out traveling and doing stuff and still writing business and still doing what you're doing. And it's amazing. It's like you just found more time in your life. And you got 2 staff, right? You got 2 staff.
Yeah, I do.
You're getting so busy. You're like, I can't keep up with everything. I'm hiring somebody else. That's a good decision right there. That's awesome. Super proud of you for that. So
thank you so much. Every decision I've made has been the best decision. And there's just so many changes going on in my life right now, but I'm just like trusting. I'm just trusting the process and the system. Like, I know it's going to work because I'm following the people who did it before me. So thank you. I appreciate you.
And Olga's at the Tampa airport, and I know she just cleared out security for you, so you're able to just walk right through when you get there. And that's how she's got that much control. I'm telling you. So,
all right, thanks, Riddle. I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, thank you. So awesome. Well, let's do some leaderboards. Let's show some other people that are out there doing it other than on this call. So we're going to cover some leaderboards now. I got my radio voice coming in to read off these one for me because he's got a better voice than I do.
Are you ready?
All right. Leaderboards for the week. Total production issue paid.
Mama?
Stephanie, I think you're unmuted.
Definitely unmuted. All right. Total issue paid production for the week. Number 13, Eric and Jen Fuller with $10,003. Number 12, Yves Monet, $10,441. Number 11, Brandon and Ashley Beal with $10,459. And now for the top 10. Number 10, Chris Manifold with $11,029 and 10 applications. Number 9, Sue Love, $11,510 and 4 applications. Hutchinson, $11,548, 12 applications. Number 7, Curtis Jones, $12,365, 6 applications. Number 6, Ben Miamarides, 15,000 total AP, 1 app. Number 5, Megan Wood with $16,521 and 35 applications. Wow. Number 4, Thomas Murphy with $16,637 in 2 apps. And now the top 3. Stephen Maxim, $19,539, 5 apps. Number 2, Jeremy and Amy Patton with $24,097, 2 applications. And number 1, total issue paid production for the week is Ralph DeLuna with $38,430. Congratulations, everyone.
Right there at 5 and 6, it's like Megan does 35 apps and 16,000, and Ben does 1 app for 15,000. It's like the opposites right next to each other, but they both work and they both pay out. It's crazy.
Great job. Okay, total annuity sales issue paid. Number 12, Pumulo Situmbeko with $10,000.
That name right there is why I'm having you read them.
Well, I just hope I'm doing a good job. Number 11, Jennifer and Richie Priest, $12,904. Number 10, Dennis Lyons, $24,775. Number 9, Phil Abear, $42,700. Number 8, Stephen and Holly Davies, $50,000. Number 7, Eric and Jen Fuller, $79,418. 2 applications. Number 6, Vernon Schmid, $80,000. Number 5, Curtis Jones with $100,000. Number 4, Stephen Maxim, $150,000. Number 3, Ben Miamaredes again, $150,000. Number 2, Jeremy and Amy Patton with $240,974. And number 1, total annuity sales issue paid for the week ending December the 8th is Ralph DeLuna with $384,300. Very good. Okay. Total sales submitted. Number 12, Aaron and Virginia Van Dyke, 7,761 for applications. Number 11, Joseph Dukes and Venus Castleberg Dukes, $8,082, 8 applications. Number 10, Stephen and Holly Davies, $8,229, 9 applications. Number 9, Jose Compton, $8,298, 6 applications. Number 8, Jason and Tawny Carey with $9,276 in 5 applications. Number 7, Lee Reyes, $9,560, 9 applications. Number 6, Hutch Hutchinson, $9,719, 3 applications. Number 5, Danny Johnson with $10,554, 15 applications.
By the way, DJ.
Oh,
it's Danny. I just call him DJ.
Oh, okay. Number 4, James and Pam Alera, $12,096, 7 applications. And now the top 3, Megan Wood, $17,928, 29 applications. Number 2, Mitchell Jones, $18,833 with 5 applications. And number 1 for total sales submitted for the week ending December the 9th, Kyle and Nina Harry with $25,944, 13 applications. Very good. All right. CVS production issue paid. Number 3, Mercedes and Gustavo, $2,199. Number 2, Jonathan and Megan with $3,627. And number 1, Katrina G with $4,340. And top recruiters for the week. Number 12, Noel Wilson with 1. 11, Sean Boone with 1. 12, Tamika Willis with 1. 9, Adam Katz with 1. Congratulations, guys. And now number 8, Katrina Gustin with 2 recruits. Number 7, Dawn Rhodes with 2 recruits. Number 6, Kyle and Nina Harry with 2 recruits. Number 7, Yennefer Camacho de Pena with 2 recruits. Number 4, Olga and Jason Mathis with 2 recruits. And for the top 3, in third position, Jeff Turner and Kelly Haney with 3 recruits. Number 2, Fitzgerald with 4 recruits. And number 1, top recruiter for the week ending December the 9th, Brandon and Ashley Beal with 5 recruits.
Beal's been killing it on recruiting. So that's the leaders. That's people out there going and doing it. So, all right, back to these guys. You know, Kyle, I was thinking one thing when you were talking, I forgot to say it, but, you know, you're saying like, you want to go partner, you want to help Jason Olga get partner and help me get partner. There's no reason like all 10 of us can't go partner at the same time. There's not a rule against that. So there's no reason to wait. You know what I mean? It's like, we can all do it at the same time. Like there's no rules on that stuff.
I know that's right, brother.
As far as I know. No. And if there's
I said everybody on this call is going partner.
Yeah, we'll just break the rule and just do it all at the same time. But we got to do it quick. That's the thing. We don't want to wait. So
take action.
All right, Michelle, you got some cool headphones on like me, so I'm going to have you go. But I don't drive around with my headphones on. That's the part I don't understand. But I get it. So, Michelle, I know you're out there kicking butt, taking names. You just made a big decision this week, and I'm fired up about it. And so,
yes.
If you could talk a little bit about what's going on and what you're doing, and you're out there driving around, going out there, probably running appointments, but going kicking butt, taking names type stuff.
Yes. Well, hi, Andy. Thank you so much for having me on the call. Usually I don't drive around with these headphones, but when I connect my phone to my car, I don't know what the sound sounds like. So I'm like, okay, let me just try this out for a second.
You look cool.
Thanks. I'm going for it. You look cool. No, but I texted you because we always talked about me going full time earlier this year. And the truth is that I have never ran 40 appointments a week. I ran 38 before, 36. I averaged like 32, but 40 is full time. So I will now go full time. You know what I mean? Like I would never have less than 40 appointments a week. And I think it was just because I started last year during COVID, and I didn't get a chance to really meet the team in person. So last week when we were in Jacksonville and everybody was together, like the energy in that room and the love and the support, like it just allows you to reach limits you didn't even think were possible. And I'm just so grateful to be a part of this team. I'm grateful for the local team that me, Brian, and Steph have, like this thing where we're just like, locking arms, just trying to take us all to the top. And like, I see Brian a couple months ago, he was going to LA, and Stephanie's now going to Tennessee. I'm like, all right, Michelle, where are we going? We got to take a flight. We got to go. We got to build a team. And I mean, I'm just super, super excited for what's to come. Today, this appointment that I'm going to is actually the annuity client. I will be writing my first 2. Things have fell through before, but if you just keep pushing through, everything will go. And I'm starting to see things align for me. And I mean, it's crazy. I have a wedding to pay for, so these things, my dreams are getting bigger. And I'm just so grateful that, you're taking the time to mentor me and things to, you paved the way for us to just follow behind you. And I'm ready to do that now.
So what was the big decision you did this week?
And I hired staff. I hired staff. Finally, you sat in my office a week ago and you said you needed staff yesterday. And I finally did that. And it's crazy because she's pushing all my pending through and she's making me money and I'm buying time back. So, I mean, I'm kicking myself for not doing it sooner, but giving myself grace to do more now.
And she probably doesn't even know what she's doing yet, and she's making you money.
Right.
That's a crazy thing.
Really crazy.
Like I haven't met her yet, so I'm not saying this is not a direct towards her. It's just a direct towards how new she is. Like she's not even good yet, and she's making you money. You know what I mean?
She's on top of it.
So.
Oh my God, I need all the help. So I'm so grateful. Cassie's so grateful. She's been wanting me to get organized for so long. It's just not me. She will do that for me now, and I can just be me,
You can go out there, you can go out there and she can do all that craziness, and you can just go out there, sell, recruit, and build. You know what I mean?
That's it. Yeah.
You watch Brian and Stephanie in the office, and they're going all over the place, and you're like, "How are they doing it? They got more time than me. They don't have all the distractions I got." And it's not true. It's they have staff. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah. And I was jealous. Oh my God, I was so jealous. I would see Laura just calling on Brian Steph. She'd be like, "Hey, Brian, this just got issued," or Steph would be out in the field and her stuff would be just submitted while she's going. I'm like, oh my God. Now
it's almost like they're magicians. You know what I mean?
So
it's like they're magicians. It's almost like you just walk down the hall and say, "Laura, why aren't you doing this for me? And you're doing it for Brian and not for me." And then she probably responds like, "Well, Brian pays me and you don't." So, but now you got someone you pay that does the same thing, and it's going to change it. And when they get good, I'm telling you, it frees you up for so much stuff. And, and when I say stuff, it's like make more money, enjoy the money, and do cool things. It frees you up all over the place.
And it just keeps me on top of it. Like she booked my hotel, like a couple of hotels for NatCon yesterday. If that was up to me, you would have caught me doing that the week before.
Oh my God.
Because
I booked 2 of my flights for next week, and Jessica is like, "Did you book the right times? You booked the right days?" Because she knows I'll screw that up in a second. She's like, "I don't trust you that you did it right."
Right. Yeah. You cannot be trusted. Me either.
Yeah. She's had to switch my hotels multiple times and my flights multiple times because I book like I'll book a flight for like this I'm supposed to be in LA on like the 15th and I'm flying out on December 15th. I'll book it for like some reason March 15th, and I think it's going to get me there at the same time. She's like, "That ain't going to work. You got it." She fixes it. It's just like magic. You're gonna love it. I'm telling you, it's magic.
Yes, we all need a Jessica.
You got one now. You got to train her up. You got to coach her up. So super excited about what you're doing. Super excited about how you're out
to work. Or hopefully Jessica makes her as good as her.
She's going to be. I'm fired up. I'm glad you're making decisions and doing that stuff. So great job. Cool headphones too. So, all right, Jerry, up there in South Carolina, your boy Fred's out there going nuts. Super excited.
That's right.
A bunch of guys on your team. Your team's exploding right now. You were sending me your numbers the other day, and I was like, you should pass some people. You know what I mean? You should just pass these people. Like they won't even see you coming. They're not even looking that way. But you're just going to be like, just fly right by them,
Like a jet. Night train.
I was thinking about me driving a car, but a jet makes more sense. You know what I mean?
Well, they go about the same speed. They just know when you got that jet, there's no traffic.
Yeah, that's right. So tell us, what you guys got going on up there?
Oh man, we're rocking and rolling, like you said. Thanks for having us on here. We got Robin and Caroline Paul just qualified for Alaska. Started with us in April, 7 months, done deal. Straight out from hairdressing. Now she's dialing and smiling. 20,000 a month. She's recruiting.
Hairdressers are perfect for this business. That's why it works. Yeah, they're perfect.
Awesome.
They're perfect lead.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah. She man, they're killing it. Tennessee, they're recruiting. They're starting to build in Alabama too. Up in the Huntsville area. So we are starting to look at places there to start building the team and traveling and going there. You guys heard from Fred, him and Cassie have really turned it up since going full time. Y'all just saw his activity numbers. Guys going full time in September. Been over 10K ever since. Got a team building. Brand new girl, Lindsay Berg, just passed her test 2 days ago. She's fired up, ready to get going with us. We're real excited about her. Another guy from the same profession that Fred was in, he snagged reeling one out of there. Guy named James Tips. Gonna be good when he gets moving.
Selling beer is a perfect profession too. Hairstyle and beer salespeople, perfect. Both perfect.
Because they're both
a construction worker as well. Construction worker.
Yeah. They're okay too.
Yep, perfect. They're perfect for this.
Absolutely, man. We got Wes still with us. He's over 10,000 again this month. Jaquetta, who was under Fred, and Faith under Jaquetta, both have doubled their numbers from last month already this month. She's working on being recognized agency manager this month. So Fred's going qualified, and then he's got a downline going recognized. So the Butler team is blowing up. We got direct to us. New girl, Brittany, just getting started part-time with us. She's been on 4 appointments, 3 sales. We got some people re-engaging. My brother is re-engaging, getting back with us. Wrote his first Foresters app last week. I'm pretty fired up about that one.
When the fire's hot, people will get around it, man. When the fire's hot, people I got to get close to that. So
Carrie, one of our first ones. She's been reaching out. She's ready to have a talk and get back engaged too. Just sticking it out, man. Sticking it out through the struggles and never giving up. Providing hope for other people. In a small town like where I live, you can't help but notice when people start changing. And when you stick it out and you start doing it, people want to know what you're doing. They want to get with you. They want to see it. And so we're just trying to, Cassie and I we're trying to, like Gay said at the leadership, and once again, thank you so much for that. That might have been, I'm sure you've had a lot of great ideas so far. That was your greatest idea since I've been here.
It wasn't even my idea, but I'll take it.
Okay. Well,
it was my idea. Let me forget. That was my
Jerry,
idea.
tell us how you really feel. Tell us how you really feel.
For real.
That I think that hit us all in a spot because it was just a perfect time. And like Gay said, you got to keep taking off. We got to keep being the new passenger on the plane with that excitement. And I've seen a lot of that this week already. Our WhatsApp is wild. It's crazy. Everybody's plugging into it. Everybody's participating. Everybody's excited. So we've gone and set new expectations for ourselves first, and then going out and be that example, and then pouring it back into the guys. And you can see it happening with Fred and Caroline, and now we're starting to put it down to the rest of the team as well. Building our self-belief, and then putting it into others.
That's awesome, man. You guys are killing it. You guys are kicking butt. I know Cassie's not feeling well. She was probably hanging out with Kyle and Nina over the weekend or something. But
yeah, she must have snuck out over there somehow because
she kept telling me she was going to sneak out and go to the beach or something. And
she did, and I think she may have sometime. I don't know when, but it must have been after she started all those ripples in that water outside there. She was on fire. But yeah, man, I think as you go through this thing, you'll grow through this thing too. And I think that's the big thing that's starting to happen. All of you guys on this call, we learn from all of you, especially you, Andy, Terry, Tia, Rojas. And we're just what that whole meeting was about, I think, is what you're seeing happening in our group. We're starting to come together. You know, I got me a good running buddy now, that Fred. So he's out there with me. So we're bugging each other all day long, all night long, making our wives mad because we're on the phone. But they're loving it. They're happy for us. We're happy for them. Everything's good. And I think we're just starting to, like we do with our clients, I think we're trying to do it with our agents too. Meet them where they are, help them there, build the trust, and then we can take them where they really want to go. You know, that's what you've always done for me. Until I gave you permission to nudge me some more. You never pushed me to do anything that I didn't necessarily want to do. And thank you for that. You always encouraged me, but never, nudged me into stuff I had to do. So we're just trying to duplicate that. We made a decision to grow. So that's what we're doing. We made a decision to be at 100,000 a month by the end of this year, and we are knocking on it. We were right at 75 last month, which is, just crazy. When you start to come together, how much things can take off. So that's what we're doing. We made a decision to come together. We're building it together now. We got a good little group, and we're going from there.
Awesome, man. Super proud of you. I know your team's kicking butt, jumping up on the volume things with what you got going on. And it's getting guys like Fred and Caroline and other guys, people on your team, just copying what you guys are setting the pace with. And it takes a lot to be said for setting the pace for your team, and what you and Cassie are doing. It's a huge deal. And now you got guys copying it. So great job, man. Proud of you.
Thank
All
you.
right, Rojas, you and AI over there. What you guys got going on? Crazy stuff.
Yo, what's up? What's up, the Alliance family? Brian Rojas here, reporting live from Tampa, Florida, baby. And we are so freaking excited for the future, bro. I mean, everybody keeps talking about what happened last week at this leadership meeting that we had, and it was something special. I think something special happened there. Listen, guys, this business is so real.
Okay, light them up, Rojas. Go ahead.
This business is real, baby. But you have got to make a decision. You have got to decide to make it real. You with me? I love what Fred Butler said. He said this right here: the pain of regret is a hell of a lot worse than the pain of failure.
That's what he said.
You with me? He was afraid, but the pain of the what if was bigger than the pain of failure. And I appreciate this team so much. Jerry, Terry Edwards, Miss Tia. I mean, everybody in this team, our standards are so high. And here's what I do know, Andy Riddle, like all those times you came out to Tampa, bro. All those times you made a sacrifice. All those times you didn't know if this was going to work out. When you stopped in the middle of the road, Big Mike Hartley, the same thing, bro. Every single Monday they used to travel to Jacksonville, from St. Petersburg, which is about a 3-hour drive. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your faith, because now, because of your stories, we get to use those stories for our lives. And here's what's happening right now. A rising tide raises all ships, baby, all of them. And what you're seeing now, guys, is I am just a result of this guys' faith, of Terry Edwards, of Tia. Oh my God, I'm getting chills. Jerry, thank you so much for sticking through. Fred, thank you so much for firing Budweiser. Michelle, thank you so much for the times you didn't want to, but you did it anyway with enthusiasm, baby. That's what it takes. We find a way. We're gonna find a way. See what I'm saying? And because of that, now it's rippled down to my personal family. We got Jonathan Rojas. Last night, he had 5 new people in our opportunity meeting. What? All we wanted was a shot, baby. We got Annalie, who just hired a guy with a license in Los Angeles. We got Oscar Brock, who just gave me 3 contacts for people to call out in Georgia. I mean, come on, guys. This opportunity is real. When are we going to decide? When are we going to stop feeding into our fears. Yes, you will fail. Yes, it will hurt. But golly, it'll make you better. We are with a great group of people. The time has never been better. I mean, look at Andy Riddle. He's just not the same person I met 4 years ago. And because of that, seeing what he has done has allowed me to grow. I mean, when you see a person going from $46,000 a month and committing to take his organization to $100,000 a month, and you see the process, how can you not believe? It's like a blind man meeting Jesus for the first time, and people around him saying, "You cannot heal on a Saturday, baby." And the blind man says, "I don't know whether it's Saturday or Sunday. What I do know, I was blind and now I see, baby." You cannot deny miracles. You cannot deny the facts. You cannot deny Jerry going partner. You cannot deny Terry Edwards getting fired from a bank and turning that into a success of over $400,000 a year. I mean, come on, guys. Let's go. Now is the time. What if Jesus comes tomorrow?
That's a good question right there.
That's what my auntie used to say right there. What if Jesus comes tomorrow? What are you going to do then? So we are so excited, man. We're to the point where we're making a battle cry. We're making a battle cry, guys. We know what we want. And we know how we're going to get it. You with me? We just know. We know we're going to stick with Andy Riddle. We're going to stick with Andy Albright because they paved the way already. And we're going to trust and we're going to follow their direction, guys. So we're so excited. I'm not going to stop. Kobe Bryant said this: rest at the end, not in the middle. We ain't done, baby. We are not done. So Andy Riddle, thank you so much for having me on this call, bro. Thank you so much for nudging me when I need to be nudged. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you. I have recommitted myself to 40-40. I have told the team, and I am done. I know that 40-40 is the way. I know that money ain't everything, but it can buy me a boat. That's what that country song says.
And a damn truck to pull it.
A truck to pull it. Money is not everything, but I want to give. I want to help. I want to help people. And I know money is not everything, but you know what? It gets rid of 8 out of 10 problems you probably have right now. I'm asking you guys, here's what I'm asking you guys. January 20 to the 23rd, there's a convention. It is very uncomfortable to get there. I'm asking you guys, come meet us. Come get around the heat. Come get around the fire. Your life will change. How is it going to change, Brian? It's going to give you hope, for starters. It's going to show you how to put money in your bank. Okay? Don't wait. You will regret it. Brian Rojas reporting for you live from Tampa, Florida. Right back to you, Andy Riddle.
You fired me up, man. Your team's getting that energy. You got your brother coming aboard and doing what he's doing. I'm super fired up about what you guys got. So
we love
all
you.
Right, Terry and Tia, I'm kicking it over to you guys. Wrap this up. Terry, you guys got the biggest Christmas tree I've ever seen in a house in my life.
You like it? It's one of 3, Andy. It's one of 3. Now you put 2 up. I got to decorate this one.
I thought you were saying you have 3 of those trees. I was like, holy cow.
No, we have one back there, and then we have one in the kitchen area. This is the 10-foot. I love this one, so I'm going to decorate this one. I love to decorate.
The only house I've seen have more Christmas trees is Jane Albright's and yours with more.
Y'all different. Y'all got 3.
We got.
I normally have about 4 or 5. I normally have about 4 or 5, but I don't slowed it down a little bit because we're so busy blowing this business up. I'm just fired up. Like even before this call, I know we got to hurry up and get off. But even before this call, gratitude hit me so strong. I am so full of gratitude right now. I'm so full of Andy and James, thankful for them. I'm so full of gratitude for my husband, Terry, for getting out there, kicking butt, not slowing down. He's actually going a little bit faster, getting out there, traveling. It's sexy watching my husband get out of the house and go, okay? I'm so thankful for Olga and Jason. I have so much gratitude for you and the Riddle because I'm telling you, last weekend, fired us all up. If you wasn't there, we're sorry, but the Riddle team is about to like fly. We're going up. We're not slowing down. Andy, I'm just full of gratitude for your leadership. Like, watching you even grow is causing all of us to grow to another level, causing all of us to go We're going to all go partner. You're right. Why can't we all go partner at one time? I'm full of gratitude for our team, the dream team, Andy. It's like watching Alana get out there and write more sales. This is her first. She wrote records. She broke a record this week. I think she wrote like 8, 9 or 10 apps this week. Fired up about her. Watching Bree Dorsett come to the office, ready to go to another level. She came to your office last weekend. I mean, watching Miss Cheryl get out. She was sick this week. And she wasn't going to slow down. Her husband was trying to get her to slow down. I was trying a little bit. Her daughter, Nicole. But she was like, no, do you want me on this trip? I don't have time. Oh, I need looking at. I have 2 cameras. I have I'm sorry. I'm looking at Riddle, but I should be looking here on my computer monitor. But she was like, I can't slow down because I'm committed to winning this Alaskan cruise. So I got to get out there and make it happen. Nobody's going to do it for me. So I got to make it happen. I'm just full. I can't slow down. I'm just pacing and gratitude is on me. I got my journal of gratitude that popped up on me this morning. I'm just full. Terry, you can just go ahead.
Hey, listen, well, I'm going to do what we do, baby. We get ready to wrap this thing up like a dadgum Christmas present. Listen, Andy Riddle, you see, we got 3 trees right now, but when we get our dream home, we're going to have a Christmas tree farm on the inside of the house, baby. Listen, we're talking about decisions, baby. We're making decisions not only on the dream team, not only on Andy Riddle's team, but I see major decisions being made all across our enterprise, baby. And when we make decisions, we are making a decision to cut off some stuff. That's what the Latin word for decision is. It is to cut off. So let me tell you a couple of things that I'm personally cutting off. I am cutting off mediocrity. That's right. I am designed. I was created for signs, wonders, and miracles. I am above and not beneath. I am the head and not the tail. Right. I am the lender and not the borrower, baby. I've made a decision to boldly pursue. I've made a decision, y'all, that if partner is available, why not go for it, baby? Listen, I'm thinking of it this way. As Rojas and Riddle was talking, I had a vision. Partnership is like Atlanta Hartsfield Airport. It's got like 4 or 5 runways. So as planes are taking off, planes are landing all at the same time. But guess what? To minimize the chaos on the runway, you got an air traffic controller, baby. We are tuned in to the air traffic controller of Andy Riddle and Andy Albright, baby. They are directing all of these planes coming in hot, baby. I've made a decision. We got people that's making a decision that we live in a world of free enterprise and they are hell bound on not being in bondage. We got Quincy Washington, who's boldly decided to leave the comfort of corporate America to pursue his dream in full-time entrepreneurship. That's right, baby. We got Sebastian Chambers. He said, yes, the government job was good, but when great is available, why have I been putting up with this junk? Huh? Listen, I see a diverse look. I made a decision to be inclusive. Look at the beauty on this call. You got a Budweiser sales guy, huh? You got Jerry, who was a carpenter, huh? You want to talk about Jesus was a carpenter, Jerry, and he changed the world, baby. You got the ability to change the world. You and Cassie, Brian Rojas, my brother from another mother. We got a front row seat to seeing your life changing, you and Crystalline lives changing. Guys, listen, when Brian Rojas speak, people listen, baby. He got me on the tippy toe of my seat, huh? Cal and Janina Harry, you got to be freaking kidding me. You getting married, you're traveling, you even got time to have sex and get pregnant. Come on, somebody. We got Jason and Olga Mathis. Come on now. Listen, we got Olga Mathis. When Olga Mathis made a decision She drove 6 hours one way just to plug into a dial session. Was her results where she wanted them? No, but she decided to focus on her activity more than her results. We got Mia Fennell. Oh my gosh. You can be in the same room, but when you get connected, yes. Oh my gosh, magic happened. I mean, this girl is tall. She can work, but now her mission and her life is all coming into alignment at the same time. And we're watching this stuff happen. Man, Riddle, 3 things, baby. It's 3 things, Riddle. Number 1, one of the greatest decisions that we've made have been to partner with you and the Alliance. Number 2, we have great leadership. That's right. That's not doing what they have to, but doing what they want to. They're getting uncomfortable. The airways are saturated with the Alliance, booking flights, going out to cities, serving. And number 3, baby, the future is better. Yes, it could have been difficult in the past. Yes, we had unmet expectations. Yes, we thought it would be better. We thought it would be bigger, faster. Yes. But guess what? We got a shot, baby. We still here. And as long as the clock is still ticking, I'm glad Jesus ain't coming right now because he'll be catching me with my work undone. But I've decided to follow Jesus. And I ain't turning back. So we got to go, baby. Listen, Riddle, I'm sorry.
That's your husband, Tia. That is your husband.
Hey, listen, I know we out of time, but we not out of hope, but we got to get off because the YouTube is a running. And I got people to see. I got people to recruit. I got lives to change. My children have a future that I got to fund. I got a wedding. I got 2 weddings to pay for. All right. Woo!
All right, Terry, that's awesome.
I will say, I got to say this one more thing. Can I say this one more thing, pretty please? I have decided that I can have it all. I can have a banging business. I can have a successful marriage. I can be an awesome dad. I can have it all.
You're the man, Terry. You got me fired up for the rest of the day. Hey, one thing I know, Terry, is Integrity has enough money for us all to go partner at the same time, so you have to do it.
But tell Brian to get his checkbook ready because we coming. We's are coming.
All right, Lion Nation, go partner with us. We'll see you soon.